following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
To see such heavy rain.
Of course! Of course!
I am leaving. Get out of my way.
I will if you give me one request.
Whatever, just get out of my life.
I want your bracer. The only thing.
Take it. Now get out of my way. He'll limp off on his staff, trying his best to disappear into the crowd, being the only person bundled up in a big cloak on the hot day.
In a big crowded area.
Thunder rolls.
Be fucking humid too after all that fucking rain.
I will, I'll deliver it for a start.
Not going to pick up any of the things he dropped.
Oh, well, if he dropped stuff, I'll pick whatever. If he did drop stuff, I would notice and I would have picked it up, yeah.
Just a leather script.
What did it say?
Oh, you want to open it and look at the contents. Well, there's a little bundle of paper up there beside the Imperial Library. Just tucked in beside that in the DVD player. To the right of Batgirl.
It's really Batgirl.
Yeah.
Yep. This one here?
Yeah, that's all of them.
It's all in Bremen, or?
No, it's in common. You can read common.
No?
I just wanted to know what she couldn't read.
Tears of Ancients.
I was so happy with that. You should have seen Rowan's face when she looked up from the thing with this mask of murder on her face, just like, are you fucking kidding me? So
I think my jaw was on the table.
Yeah.
down 3 times 3 the stairs of ancients you will go. It was stairs as in a glare. Sulin had interpreted it as stairs. So they were going all over town looking for ancient staircases and that.
She didn't show us, she just said
And
it.
then like Mara gets it and she's like, 3 times 3 the stair.
Fuck, she lost her shit.
Are you kidding me?
She lost her shit. It was great.
It was great. It was a noble little moment, that.
That's beautiful.
It was. I was so pleased. This makes my inner self just go... So
So I will, what, is it nothing else he dropped off?
no, that was it, really. Just the clue bag.
Yep. So I will,
I mean, anything of importance would probably be in Sir Bresilav's quarters or on his horse or something. Did I say that? Shit, no. I mean, not there. Don't go there. Don't do that.
Don't look at the saddlebags on his horse, it's still over there.
You know, this area is right next to that.
is the horse still there?
I mean, it's got nowhere. It's not sleepy, and there's no place it's going to.
Well, then I will go if there's no one else around.
Steal the horse.
Sulin can't ride a horse.
And I couldn't.
It's like the walls of animals.
It would be trained to.
It wouldn't follow him even if I take.
It'd be a war horse. It would actually actively not let you ride it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could go through the saddle packs, no problem, but I could not move the horse. I know that for yeah. So if I'll
They'll
have
have
a
a
look
hard
at the
time
saddle
moving
packs if there's any chance of.
Pickpocket.
Saddlebag basically is a red cloth.
Okay, no,
It's
okay.
the horse's pocket.
Okay, so like a pocket, right? It's like it's basically just like a big shadow that has stuff hidden in it. So if you roll a reverse hide in shadows, you could find things in a pocket.
You know what? I like it. This one time it's going to work.
I actually succeeded! I succeeded!
Wait, you succeeded at pickpocket?
Yes!
Wow! You picked the horse's pockets.
Oh my god!
So, apart from gold and personal mementos,
Okay.
there's a sealed parchment that looks like very dodgy. Like, the wax is dripped everywhere. It's hastily sealed. There's no seal on it. It's just wax. It looks slightly singed from lamps.
Alright, then I'll take...
See that box over there with the canine in it? Just in front of the canine, which I've been slowly restoring. It's a blizzard box on the couch. There's a sealed parchment in there. See, this is more fun, isn't it?
He starts looks under a tea towel. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's actually in your hair bun. Just pulls out this giant wedge.
Open your mouth.
Oh, dude, there's a receipt
So-
here.
I
saw that, I
there's
was
a
like,
metagame
oh.
thing to tell you there's a needle there, but
Yep.
you're not supposed to see it because
No,
it'll be hidden
I realise
away.
that, and how I always open it with a knife anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll open it with a... like
Okay.
I always do.
Standing there in the middle of the street.
No,
with a
I'll
knife.
find an alleyway.
Oh, the
There's
alleyway
an
the
alleyway
corpse
with
is
a
in.
body in it.
No, I'll find another alleyway with
Okay.
nobody in it.
There's a couple kissing in this alleyway.
Kill them.
They look over and they're like,
PDA
whoa,
scripts.
whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't what you think. And the other guy is like, yeah, it's not what you think. I had burned my tongue and he was sucking the poison out.
Suck it somewhere else.
They'll rush off out the alley.
No homo, though.
From an in-ring perspective.
That's punishable by death in Burmany.
They want to punish me by death, so... it's,
Okay, is she Burmanian? Does she give a single shit about a single law in Burmany?
yes, but that
Name one!
No majors. Oh, one that we actually follow. Oh, yeah, sorry.
You are literally guilty of mage farming.
H farming.
What?
So invested in the game.
Just
Alright.
scare up and so yes, it's coming along
That's
well.
good.
Fine stock.
You might want to give it to him in advance so he can start working on it.
Good luck.
Ciphering.
Cool.
Here is an orchestrion of it. So you can listen whenever you want. Here's the other part of our deal. Yes, we're going to kill so many people together. You're still here.
I'll leave. You know what happens last time someone's done that?
Bums.
Hates to see her go, but man, does he like watching her leave.
So then I'll somehow find a way to get this to them.
Okay, so you head back towards the...
Put
Okay, so the
arrow.
tournament has started! The tournament is starting! Play the fanfare music there. The marshal comes out the first.
Looks are at a man.
Sir Arnold von Spee versus Adolf.
Yep.
The crowd goes wild. Two armored men raise their lances to the heavens. Alan von Spee is like, von Spee, verbleiben. This causes a stir. Adolf raises his lance and he says, fools die. They charge. Alan von Spee's lance shatters on Adolf's shield. He doesn't even flinch. His lance goes right through the eye socket of his helmet. It twists around before he can yank it free, so his helmet's facing the opposite way. The guy's lifeless body topples from his horse, and the crowd goes wild.
It's at least a quick end.
Next, Sir Radomir versus Udolf von Mackensen.
Good luck, my friend.
Let's go.
Your seconds will help you onto your horse. You'll put your lance there, and he will say, "This is a fine animal. This is a bit old.
Served me for a long
At
time.
least your equipment is good."
I'll sort of feel the balance of the lance.
It's light, but it's a big bell curve around there for protection, and the lance tip is a fist.
See if I can do this.
Gods watch over you, sir.
And you.
Right, I require a mounted combat roll. You have riding proficiency and lance, right?
I don't have lance back, but I only get a -1.
In which case, just roll an attack, and we'll presume that you and your horse can do a decent job of staying as a unit unless you're struck.
That's it. I get 6.
Well, you win, and you knock him from his saddle on the first pass. Very prestigious. His horse canter off. His second will come out and move the horse. He'll get up, cast his lance off, remove his great helm, so he's just got his normal helm. Like pull out his mace and stand ready. You have the option of engaging him on horseback if you wish.
I'll dismount.
The crowd roars with approval. Your second will come out to get the horse and lance and your great helm. So,
I'll draw Lode Sunder and beckon him on.
he will advance, and as you have beckoned him, he will get first attack.
See if he can climb that.
Aha! Yes! What? Oh shit, your AC is like a fucking 1 now, isn't it? Ooh, okay, he misses. Your shield, you don't use a shield. Your armor deflects it mightily.
And we follow up. It's a terrible attack.
His AC is 2. I'm not using the spreadsheet because the computer's doing enough, and last time I asked it to do too much, it locked up.
You know, I miss.
Well, let's give another whack at you. Let's get that natural 20. Six! A powerful hit.
See if I can do this. He has good armor as well. Almost terrible, but not enough.
Looks like your journey kind of ends here. The gold will be mine.
I thought so.
Do not think too little of me. We have need of this protections. Three! It's always a bit of a whack when your crit ends up as less than you can just roll.
No,
So we have a problem. So we have a problem.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you've done already?
No. I've done one line.
Uh-huh.
And I have a bunch of gibberish.
Oh no, it's almost like there's 2 ciphers at work here.
Yeah. So I have to do this whole thing and then cipher it again. Oh my god.
soul as corrupt as yours. It's not worth fighting me. It's enough to get him.
Get him.
Oh no, here it comes.
4 points.
Well, that's more than 1. You're like all your pick like cracks into his armor, and he staggers back. He's like, a good hit, and then he turns pale, staggers around. He's like, what has happened? And he pitches over onto his back, frothing at the mouth.
I'll drop Lode Sunder and rush over to him.
He's turning a horrible shade of green.
What is wrong?
Dead. The crowd is concernicus. The marshal comes over and he's like, wait a minute. Mackinson, get up! Get up, sir! Sir Udog!
He's
Get
here.
up! A strange liquid seeps out of his armor. I wouldn't touch it if I were you.
Is it coming from anywhere I've hit him?
Yep.
This is...
Looks like something broke under his armor. The stewards will take care of it. The winner, by execution, Sir Radomir. Round 2.
Yeah, I'll sort of...
Sir Belmont versus Sir Scotcha. Both of them herald and proclaim for House Draconin. 3 passes and 3 sets of lances shatter before the marshal declares grounded combat begins, because you're only allowed 3 lances, and running at each other with shields going, hi, isn't really gonna work. Cut it. The crowd are excited as they engage in a full-on 10-minute battle, going up and down, flail against fucking staff-like weapon with large iron knobby bits on the, I guess, double club, double mace,
Diamond.
something
Is
like
that
that.
the 2-headed one?
It's not full-on maul, but you know. Before Balmond finally wins by knocking his opponent down, and his opponent's just like,
This could go for a good mistake.
Sir Elnod shall fight Sir Reinhard. Elnod arrives there. He has carefully attached a House Gerbil, a House Ultron pennant to the end of his lance like a fucking tosser. And Sir Reinhard does not appear. There's a stirring in the crowd. We would promise
I
to
know
Sir
where my
Reinhard.
eyes go. From watching.
And Sir Reinhard does not appear. And eventually he's like, we can't wait any longer for Sir Reinhard. And Owen was like, I am willing to delay until everyone else is gone. And I'm like, okay then.
For him to miss something like this, it must be something important.
Sir Victor goes off against Sir Ulang. And Victor wins. After his opponent is knocked out of the saddle and just stays down. And of course Sir Victor is a House Draconian support.
I wonder how...
Belmont and Hadras actually KO each other. So here
Impressive.
Sir Maximilian Van Uber versus Sir Moloch. And Van Uber is unhorsed, and then they fight. And Sir Moloch is being driven right back, sword versus sword, and Van Uber is clearly, even in plate, he's still faster than Sir Moloch. And he wins. And Sir Agavar and Sir Evitar, they do battle. And Evitar wins, but he is so wounded he cannot continue. Then Elrond comes out again, and Reinhardt he doesn't show. So he is disqualified.
Worrying.
They throw down some fresh sawdust, get some new lances prepared, your horses rubbed down, it's like, and your sequence is like, so, are you excited?
It was good to win the first match, but something wasn't right about that. I would just be peering at the heat of the logs, just checking it for any weirdness.
The chaplains and priests are going out saying, does anyone wish to engage in a blessing or prayer with their opponent in brotherly traditions at the tournament?
I shall. Who is my opponent this round?
You don't know.
I haven't checked the roster.
Sir Adolf.
Oh. Well,
They both.
if he is agreeable,
He's a very pious man. He's always over the other chap, the altar. Oh, a big chalice is brought out. He's like, so as brothers in combat, you would swear to act honourably, battle well, and do what is right under the gods.
I swear all these things.
Yeah, the things. He says in broken common, because he
That's not like common.
barely speaks it.
Yeah, but you both could talk to Burma.
The chalice is offered first to him, which he will drink, and then offer it to you.
Travel trip.
Sip or pull?
Pull.
Manful. There's a bitter taste. It's cold. Tastes slightly of sausage.
What do you think it does? Hand the chalice back. I look forward to our match.
It will be. You speak Burman, don't you?
So yeah.
Yeah, we all in Burman, wouldn't it?
Okay, so you say you look forward to your match, and
Yeah, so
you'll be like, many men look forward to facing me. And it is my pleasure to give them the final crowning moment of their lives. Your ancestors wait for you. They are smiling. They are saying, he was defeated by the best. We welcome you. Finally, you have meaning.
just give him a bow and a salute.
Proper man that goes to his death with salute on a bow.
I walk.
It is
What is going on in his head?
It is a pleasure to destroy enemies.
Oh, this is way easier than most of the developers. Nothing. I just cracked both ciphers. I cracked the other cipher.
Well,
and
it's not hard.
way easier when it's laid out in the grid formation. I was using numbers. I had it in columns.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah.
I've learned that not to give hard puzzles to this table.
Just get stuck through it.
I don't like them either. Sometimes you're sitting there, you're playing, you're in roleplay mode, you get a puzzle and you're just like, fuck off! Why are you here staring at me with your gormless puzzle
That's the thing.
face?
Some days it's really good. You actually get through it, but other days it's just nah.
Yeah.
No one can switch on.
Yeah, and so that's why it's always best to have two ways to get what you need. If you can't work out the unfathomable door of Ventuzler, then, wait, you happen to have one of the 7 keys? Well, that gets you into a fight, which will let you win. Options. So when you have this table, this horrible table, I hate all of you so much, especially you and your horrible Sir Radomir character that no one likes.
Yeah. Most hated medieval character ever.
Actually, in a recent Patreon poll, the number 1 most liked character was I haven't run that poll, but it's probably going to be Sir Radomir, right? It's not going to be Sulin. No one likes breasts.
No one likes Sulin. Sulin's
I
horrible.
was going to say, it depends if it comes with pictures.
The crowd roars, and the royal box, Sir Archduke Gadolf rises and waves to the crowd, looking in his gold-trimmed robes, looking imperious and masterful and huge, like a man's man,
A visionary genius.
like a visionary genius, and nothing is wrong with him. His advisors, well, not advisors so much as like his attendants, are standing round, looking much smaller in comparison to this Adonis of a man. From a distance, of course. I mean, you can't even see his face clearly, but it's like the crowd cheer in rapturous applause, the horns blow, and he throws out the thing. So Adolf raises his lance to his patron. His lance and his armor. He has an over-tabard on with the black and yellow, with the Romanian hawk on it, or eagle as it might be.
As he raises his lance up to his patron, I'll just brush the edge of mine through the dirt and hay a little bit.
And now, for the real battles begin. Right, let's have some mounted combat rolls.
I'm completely willing to forego any attempt to avoid his lance because I'm pretty sure he's going to get me. To put all of it into trying to unseat him too.
Okay, please take a +2 bonus on your roll.
Should have spent a gold, dude.
A 9.
I've used all my...
A 9. That's not going to be enough.
9.
Your lance shatters on his shield, and you didn't even try to dodge, which is fine, because at the last minute, he just raises his lance and floats on by. The crowd go, ooh! One of the hornsmen just goes, coming around for your second pass.
Changing up the load. Let's try this again. I get 18.
Is that with the bonus? You go charging down the field again. Your lance scores straight onto his shield and slides up onto his breastplate. You knock him out of your horse.
Out of his horse.
Because you are also knocked out of yours as the thoughts are colliding in my head. And his lance just takes you in the shoulder and knocks you out of your horse. So there you are on the ground. He's already up.
I stay down.
He walks over to you. His weapon under your chin. He's like, "Get up."
I yield. I have things to do.
You dishonor your family. Get up.
My family will understand. My work isn't done.
Are you such the coward?
If I was a coward, I would stand.
I'm told you consort with a slave woman. She was shot, but the paladin saved her.
She is no slave.
I don't condone that, but you know it was meant for you.
I do. And I wish that it had taken me instead.
So defend their honor. Get up.
If I get up,
Get your body on it.
I won't be able to keep her safe. And my homeland will continue to burn. And when we get up, if you promise to go there yourself, sort it out.
But unfortunately, it's not my job.
Then you know why I can't stand.
Coward forfeits! Crowd is like, yay! Meanwhile, your reaction to this has all of the... You don't hear it, but like you see the tilts.
Interesting. You did not even try to fight him.
So do you think that was for the best?
I mean, I assumed you... I'm not entirely sure how Sir Adolf operates, but I assume...
Yes, we are.
Well, I mean, specifically, I mean, does he immediately kill you, or do you have to keep getting up over and over again before it happens?
I'll charily make my way back into the pits. Stabling Avalor.
You get a lot of looks.
Brush them off if they are...
No, they're not judging you. Well, the guys in the white with the black crosses, the crossmen, are judging you. And one of them bites their thumb at you.
They smell. Screw them.
Yes, yes,
I don't
we'll
say
have to
that
solve-
out loud though.
Dude bit his thumb at you. You can let that ride. Okay. You have this. You have the patience of a saint. He wouldn't have done that. He'd have murdered that fuck.
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?